Hey, I'm Jake Wetter with The Wrap for another episode of Drinking with the Stars. First, let's just start with the cheers.
Cheers.
It's like a marathon today of interviews. We'll start with the cheers. And of course, sitting next to me, I have Joe Manganiello.
Manganiello.
See, someone said it with an Italian accent.
Well, you can say it Manganiello. Or you can say Manganiello. Depending on how much flavor you have on that day.
and his bro, Nick.
Yeah, same last name. Yeah.
Yes. And of course, Joe is from True Blood. He plays Alcide, and his brother. Sometimes. And his brother is producing the movie that you're making your directorial debut on.
Yes.
Which is called La Bear.
La Bear, yep.
Obviously, Joe was a part of Magic Mike. And what brought this all on? Was it because of Magic Mike you decided to do this movie?
It was a childhood dream of mine to document male entertainment.
We grew up.
Play the music.
Yeah,
here we go.
Playing strippers as young kids.
Just like someday we're gonna make this movie.
Yeah, not sports. It was just role-playing strippers.
It's like, kids, why don't you go out and play ball? No, Mom, we're working on our routines.
When everyone else is playing superheroes?
Yeah,
that's what they were doing?
Yeah, well, it was superhero underoos. We had I had a mean Superman routine that I would do with glasses and a phone booth and all. It was Magic Mike. When I was researching Magic Mike, it turns out that a really good old friend of mine was a male stripper at this crazy club in Dallas called La Bear during the 90s, and took him out to lunch and told me all these wild stories about this guy named Randy Master Blaster, who was in his 50s, who might still be there and might still be going. And sure enough, he was. We get to tell the history of male entertainment, which started in the late 70s at La Bear, through Randy's journey. And then there's a whole bunch of other crazy characters, and Randy's mom, Mary Lou, who's amazing, who's 78, who answers the phone for their strippergram company every day. She's his roommate, his nutritionist.
So hold on, as a director, what are you doing for this movie? Like, are you sitting back telling what people to do?
So when you watch the film or watch the trailer, any interviews, Joe is behind the camera. He's the one asking the questions. So, though he's not starring, he kind of is.
Yeah.
He's the one that's kind of asking the right questions, guiding the story along, and kind of puzzling it all together.
Was there a little bit of starstruckness from the people that were starring in the movie?
To the guys' credit, there was that moment of realization that they were kind of with the guy from Magic Mike and True Blood and anything else they were familiar with, but they kind of settled nicely into it. They were natural. So, but it was important for Joe to be who he was, for them to kind of trust and open the door to us.
Yeah, there was a big trust level, a big trust barrier they had, because we were putting cameras into their lives.
I'm sure these guys, all these entertainers, appreciate both of you guys for kind of bringing their story to light. Because, like you said, people just think it's just all a show.
Yeah.
But there's so much more that goes on behind it, and we're going to see more of that in their movie La Bear, which comes out June
27th
in theaters.
Awesome, guys! Thank you so much for taking the time. Actually, before we go, since obviously this whole film was inspired because of Magic Mike, there is a sequel to Magic Mike.
Magic Mike extra large.
Magic Mike XXL or
XXL? XXL, yeah.
When do you guys go into production for that?
This fall, we're supposed to start shooting.
Have you seen a script?
Greg Jacobs, who's directing, and Reed Carolyn, who wrote the first one and is writing this one, they came over to my house to watch La Bear a few weeks ago, and we talked about what's going to happen in part 2.